for Joseph to get down in a crouch. He's still standing. If he extends his right arm, he'll be able to hear the boos all the way to Staten Island. But instead, he gets into a crouch.
Competitive as Buck is, I don't think he dares to do this.
Praised Gatorade commercial that has Derek Jeter walking through the area around Yankee Stadium, serenaded by Frank Sinatra. To the end here, he did it his way, shooting a base hit to right, as he so often did. I think even Hiroki Kuroda can smile after this. Robertson blew his victory, but it set the stage for the walk-off base hit by Derek Jeter in the bottom of the ninth in his last Yankee Stadium home game.
Look at the lineup of former teammates waiting to greet him.
Bernie Williams, Joe Torre, Jorge Posada, Andy Pettit. To the very end, a charmed baseball life. It was supposed to rain all night. Not a drop fell during the entire game.
You can't script this. I mean, you're not surprised at it because of who he is, and yet you just say, it's just magical his entire career.
Look at the Oriole dugout.
Yep. They're not leaving.
Their last realistic chance to have the #1 record in the league just slipped away.
And they've got a plane to catch to Toronto, so great respect.
The idea of how special this moment is not lost on anybody in this ballpark, including the opposition. If you submitted a script that read like this at the beginning of the night, people would have rolled their eyes.
Yep. And yet they're not surprised. I mean, when he came up in that situation, not walking him, it wasn't a surprise that he got a hit.
Mariano Rivera there to embrace him.
Martinez.
Almost 1,200 of his career hits have gone to the opposite field. And now he stands alone on the diamond of the Bronx. The 3,463rd and perhaps last lifetime hit for Derek Jeter wins the game for the Yanks in the bottom of the ninth. And look at the Oriole dugout. It wasn't just what he did. It was the way he did it. From the beginning to the very end. His night at the plate began with an RBI double. It ends with a game-winning RBI single.
He's looking for his parents.
They came down from upstairs toward the end of the game. There's his little nephew, Jalen, wearing the respect hat. A scenario this perfect plays itself out. Can he play at Fenway?
I wouldn't.
Don't cry.
He's speaking with Meredith Marakovitz of the Yes Network.
To be honest with you, I don't know how I played this game. I went up my first at bat. I forgot my elbow guard. I was throwing balls away. I was giving signs to Drew at second base, and there's no one on base. So I was all messed up. But I want to thank everyone here. I've said it time and time again. Everybody's chanting, "Thank you, Derek," and thinking to myself, for what? You know, I'm just trying to do my job, so thank you guys.
Derek, for 20 straight years, you've put on that uniform. Coming to the ballpark today, knowing it was the last time you were taking the field here in the Bronx and putting on those pinstripes, what was that feeling like for you?
It was odd. I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, these last few weeks have gotten tougher and tougher. I've told you members of the media I didn't want to talk about it because I try not to think about it. But it was very, very difficult, but it's all worthwhile.
You've always been focused on one thing, and that one thing has been winning and winning championships. Were you able to take a step back today and kind of take it all in?
Yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun. I mean, thank you.
You had quite the greeting community there. The core four here, some of your other teammates, Joe Torre. What was it like to see them here on the field supporting you in your final game?
It's, you know, those guys are like brothers. Mr. T's like a father. The whole organization, the fans. I want to congratulate the Orioles and wish them luck going into the playoffs. They deserve it.
Before I let you go, what are you going to miss most about this uniform and this place?
Everything. But most importantly, I'm going to miss the fans. They're what made this special.
Derek, thanks for the time.
Well, now as he speaks with Susan Waldman from the Yankees radio network, and our own Tom Verducci is standing by for his chance to talk with Derek. People wondered, will he break down? Will he cry? His voice quivered a little bit, but that's about as close as he'll come.
But I think the emotion of, say, not being taken out in the ninth inning, when there would have been a lot more emotion on ending his career, it was ending the game with a game-winning hit. Brought that joy back to him.
First pitch, the swing we've come to expect from him. We've seen so many times. He leaps in the air as young Antoine Richardson comes sprinting home from second. Head first dive to score the game-winning run. The reaction from his dad and his mom and his sister. Dramatics without histrionics. That's been the story of his career.
We saw his signature play, and to end it, we saw his signature hit.
Truly. In a sense, that was more classic Derek Jeter than if he had hit a home run. An opposite field base hit. Big hole between first and second. rest of Antoine Richardson's baseball career.
Yeah.
He can tell everybody, I scored the run on Derek Jeter's last Yankee Stadium at-bat and maybe his last big league at-bat. And a Gatorade bath. CC Sabathia to embrace him. Brett Gardner, whose sacrifice bunt was essential in the inning. It moved Richardson into scoring position. Here's Tom with Derek.
Derek, we knew you could play shortstop. Now I think we know you can write scripts too. How much fun was that?
Man, I mean, I don't even know what just happened, to be honest with you. I was out there short, and the first time in my career, I was saying, please don't hit it to me, because I thought I was going to lose it. And then all of a sudden, you got to get ready to hit. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Derek, a boy in Michigan grew up with one dream, to play shortstop for the New York Yankees. You've lived that dream for 20 years. Now the New York portion of that dream, it's over. What are your emotions right now?
You know, it's weird. I mean, if the game would have just ended in the top of the ninth, I'd be in tears right now, but it's just a run of emotions. You know, now I'm very happy. I'm excited. You know, the fans, you always try to have good games and do something special for them, and I could do it one last time, and I'm happy for that.
Now, obviously, you built a career, one game at a time, staying in the moment. Tonight, how much reflecting did you do, and what were those thoughts?
A lot, man. Like I said, yeah, I mean, right from the first inning, I was saying, don't hit me a ground ball. And then I got ahead in the count in the first inning, calmed me down a little bit. But I was extremely nervous. I was uncomfortable, but it all worked out.
Last time you'll play at Pinstripes, will we see you play in Boston?
Yeah, I'll play in some capacity. To be quite honest with you, I think this is probably my last game at shortstop. You know, I want to remember that view right there I had today. But you know, out of respect to Boston fans and the rivalry, I will play in some capacity.
Finally, Derek, ninth inning, the fans are chanting, "Thank you, Derek." What's your response?
Well, I mean, I'm wondering why they thanking me. You know, I'm the one that should be thanking them. I just came here and trying to do my job. It's been fun, man. It's been a fun 20 years, and it wouldn't have been this much fun without them.
Derek, thank you very much.
How about that little guy, his nephew Jalen? Think he'll have something for the photo album or the video catalog?
I mean, typical Derek Jeter, everything just started perfectly, ended perfectly, and, you know, he conveys emotions, which we could see and read on his face. It's like, please don't hit it to me, which is the first time he's ever said that in his entire career. So you knew the nerves were there, but the opportunity to game when he hit turned it from emotion to joy. Couldn't have been a more perfect night, and boy, what a treat to be a part of this.
Only with Derek Jeter involved can a blown lead, a horrendous blown lead, a 5-2 lead, when the starting pitcher has been impeccable, your closer comes in, messes the whole deal up, except it sets the stage for a baseball moment that we'll never forget.
I guess Joe Girardi knew what was going to happen. Taking Gurley out, and Derek still walking, acknowledging the fans. I don't know if any athlete anywhere has bonded with the fans more than Derek has.
And it seems that not one of those fans has left the ballpark.
Tom pointed out earlier, and you mentioned it, the #1 selling jersey for the last 7 years, except for the year he didn't play.
He's 40 years old. He's hitting in the 250s. But at the All-Star game, he got a couple of hits, including a double.